Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will show you how a Bitsgap grid bot that I deployed just about 30 days ago is actually in the profit in this bear market, and therefore it's actually outperforming a buy and hold strategy. But before we get too far into the weeds, if you're not familiar with Bitsgap, it is a all-in-one automated crypto trading platform, and their main weapon really is their grid crypto trading bots. And so if you have not tried Bitsgap, you can actually get started for free, and I will drop a link in the description down below. If you use my link, you'll actually get access to the pro plan during the free trial, and that's the plan that I actually use, which gives you trailing up and trailing down features. Now, with that all being said, before you submit any of your bots to live fire and take on that risk, you can actually test your strategy out with demo trading. However, all of the bots you see me run are in live fire mode, but I'd strongly suggest anyone new to grid bot trading start with demo modes so you can get a grasp on how a grid bot operates. And with that being said, if you're not familiar with how a grid bot actually operates, it's extremely simple. It buys low and sells high. And what you're looking for is the price action to move between the grids. The red lines and green lines that you see here on the chart, those represent the grids, and the grids actually are open limit buy or sell orders. The red lines are your open limit sell orders, and the green lines on the grid are your open limit buy orders. And so when you deploy the bot, if the price action moves down, it will begin buying at a lower price, and then if the price then reverses and bounces back up, then the bot begins to sell for profit on the way back up as it hits the red lines and takes out those open limit sell orders. And so again, you're looking for choppy price action like you see here on the chart. You want to see a lot of dips and rips back towards the upside. So each dip down, you're buying low, and each rip back up, you're selling for profit. And in my experience, the ideal price action is actually something that is trading in a range, however, is slightly trending towards the upside. That is typically the most profitable. But in today's video, I will show you, even in this current crypto bear market, how a grid bot can help capture profit even when the market is moving down. So that's enough jaw jacking. Let's actually get into the numbers. And so we'll jump over here to my Bitsgap dashboard under bots. And the pair I have pulled up right now is Luna USDT. Now this is a pair I deployed a grid bot on just about 30 days ago. I did a video on how I would actually go about finding this coin and selecting this coin. So if you missed out on that video, you might want to shoot that subscribe button, but I will drop a link to that video in the description down below. And in that video, I show you a few tools that I use and what I look for when I'm looking to find possible profitable targets for these grid bots. And so when I deployed the bot back here on around January 22nd, you can see the price was right about here, which was just about 61 USDT. And right now, Luna's trading at just about 60.5 USDT. And so if we jump down here towards the bottom of the screen, you can see my Luna USDT pair value is 1,096. The change percentage, which equals the bot profit plus the actual change in price in Luna that I currently hold, is just over 9.5%, but the bot profit is actually 10%. And so what that basically means is, had I just bought and held right here at around 61 USDT, I would actually be down on that buy and hold strategy just about 0.5%. And in reality, because we did have this choppy price action, I was able to buy lower and sell higher and actually accumulate more profit with this particular grid bot. And so if we just real quick take a look at the actual price action, when I first bought was right in this area here. The price actually went up almost immediately. However, we then saw a pretty big sell-off. We got a bit of a bounce, rolled back over. Again, this is perfect price action for a grid bot. We then get another nice bounce up towards the top side, which brought me almost back to break even. However, because of all these buys and sells, I was accumulating profit. And for those of you who are about to blow up your keyboard and the comment section, what about the fees? The GridBot doesn't actually make a trade unless it will be profitable. They actually, if you look back here, if you can read that, it says no trading fee zone, basically. It will not trade within this zone because of the fee, and in reality, you would take a loss if it traded in the zone. So it would actually wait till it hit this next red line, and at that point, the fee would be covered along with the profit that I'm shooting for. And so I'm not sure where a lot of you think that GridBot fees will kill you. Actually, they're covered if you use a platform like Bitsgap. They take the fees into consideration. And so at the end of the day, this price action has proven to be pretty profitable even in this current bear market, because in reality you can see this price action has pretty much sold off and just now starting to come back to my original entry point, which again, had you just bought and held, that would put you at break even. However, right now with this GridBot deployed, you can see that I'm actually up almost 10% versus being down almost 1%. My initial funds basically would be the funds I initially put in and what their return would be had I just bought and held, versus the current funds, which again equal the bot profit and the actual change in price of Luna as it stands right now. And if you're curious, for those of you who say, well, just buy Bitcoin and hold, it performs better. Actually, the benchmarks outline, had you just bought Bitcoin at the time that I deployed the bot, yes, you would be up 4.4%, which would be better than buying and holding Luna at the time, because you'd be down 1%. However, by deploying this GridBot on Luna, it has actually outperformed Bitcoin with the bot profit. And I do want to point out, I use these GridBots purely for passive income, kind of as a hedge on my day trading. I actually day trade Luna on a regular basis, and therefore I'm pretty familiar with how its price action is actually running at the time. But I know some of you in the comments are going to say, I have this bot configured wrong, I have too much of a grid space, or I don't have enough grid spacing. I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, you do you, I'll do me. My strategy for these GridBots is actually to capture passive income. And with that being said, I'm actually willing to hold Luna long term. And long term for me is basically either months or years, not days or weeks. I day trade or swing trade on those shorter time frames. And so I'm just really looking for a GridBot to buy low, sell high, and capture passive income. And that's exactly what this bot has done for me, even in this current bear market over the last almost 30 days. Again, in a very bearish market currently. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. Just wanted to do a quick video and highlight how a GridBot can actually capture profit in a bear market and at the same time outperform a buy and hold strategy. So if you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you like videos like this video, you might want to shoot that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. I will drop a link to Bitsgap in the description down below. And at the end of the day, remember, never send your money in the battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.